the apple pie filling.
You got stuffing. You want to do rolls, right?
Yeah.
Let's get the roll. Let's go.
We're going to try this.
Try this out and see how it works. We got the chicken upstairs.
Oh, we need cream of crap soup.
Cream of crap. Where would that be?
It's right there. So we decided that we were going to do a Thanksgiving meal because we're actually going to be going to our daughter's house for Thanksgiving. So we decided to do one early. And in discussing what we were going to have, John came up with the idea, why don't we do it just out of our preps?
I'm not going to say it. That's goofy. We're calling it Prepsgiving.
So what we're going to do is we're going to do our normal Thanksgiving meal, which is not anything crazy. We go pretty basic on our Thanksgiving. In fact,
we're lazy. That's the problem. We're really we want it to be basic. Like, we want to relax most of the day.
But it also, at the time that we started doing it this way, we were cooking most stuff from scratch. And the kids were like, it's the day, like they requested stovetop stuffing. They requested Idaho mashed potatoes. So we have green bean casserole with our homegrown, home-canned green beans. We don't really we call this cream of crap at our house. We don't really keep much on hand, but we have a few cans of it. So then, because we weren't buying anything, we normally do the French's onions, but we keep this on hand for doing like salads, that kind of thing. So we'll do that on the green bean casserole. We keep the stuffing mix on hand. We brought up onion in case we need it. We've got a couple of packets of gravy mixes. We buy these, and the onion dip mix. We buy these when there's the case lot sales. We buy them by the box. So we just always have these on hand. So we got a couple of these. I think John's going to use the onion dip mix on the chicken. We have it's our last homegrown meat chicken. So that's what we're going to do for the bird. And then I was just going to make homemade rolls. But then when we were down grabbing stuff, we noticed this. We have not even opened this and used it yet. So we're going to try it today and see how it goes. The instructions.
I think it's important to try out the food you have stored so you know how to use it.
Sometimes it hasn't gone so well.
Yeah. Or again.
And then we have apple pie filling from our apple tree. That makes one jar does apple pie, and so it's really handy to have this. I was going to make homemade pie crust. John bought this the other day for doing pot pie, and I have a migraine right now, so pie crust is not going to happen, but put this with the apple pie filling, and we've got a really easy apple pie. Oh, there's a recipe for pan-fried scones and old-fashioned breadsticks too, John.
Oh.
I would say my yeast is good.
Yeah.
You see it though? Like,
yeah.
How it's just... Okay, now the yeast is waking up. I'm going to go ahead and add the oil. And then it says 6 cups of the bread mix. I had to add another sprinkle after you did. So I don't know how much extra we had to add. How much better does that look?
Yeah.
let rest for 15 minutes, and then I'm going to shape it and then cover and let rise until double.
All right, so the chicken's done, and we actually skinned the bird, so there's no chicken skin on there, but it's done and ready to eat. We're just waiting on the rolls. I'm gonna get it. It's been resting for a little bit. I'm gonna get it all carved up here in a minute.
Yum. Now I'll get the pie going and get it in the oven.
It was your regular chicken dinner that we would have fixed.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing we really did that we don't normally do is we made those rolls.
Yeah.
And we don't make the green bean
we normally
casserole all the time either.
Well, yeah, but the rolls, like for normal Thanksgiving, we do French's.
No, it's
Or
roads.
not French's.
Where did French's come from?
The onions.
Oh, the roads.
We do Rhodes, the frozen rolls, and I didn't have those when we weren't going to go buy stuff, so.
But the rolls were really good.
They were.
They were
light and fluffy. We had to.
Texture-wise, they're really good.
Yeah. We had to add more of the mix than it called for. I don't know how much we ended up adding extra.
It's probably like a half cup.
But because I have experience making bread and stuff, I knew what texture I needed to get it to, and it was beyond a shaggy dough when I followed the recipe. So I had to add more to it. Just like you would add more flour to bread, I had to add more of the mix to it.
Probably due to our elevation,
Yeah,
we're at 5,000 feet, so
yeah,
that's pretty normal on your bread recipes. But
this was the first time we used our canned green beans.
Yeah, and then we didn't use salt when we canned them.
Yeah, I did them unsalted, and only canned one batch to see how we liked them. They need salt. Definitely
need to use salt, and I didn't add enough salt to the casserole because we usually don't add salt to it, and yeah, it needs more salt. So, but the pie was really good. It's just your regular standard, like we usually use
pie.
Was it Mrs. Smith's? Is that what we usually do?
What?
For the pie.
Oh,
Marie Callender's.
Yeah, we usually buy a frozen Marie Callender's.
And it was pretty good. It was comparable to that.
Yeah.
So
I forgot until I opened that jar of apple filling though. Oh my gosh.
That's really good. For me, it was kind of a challenge. Could we, someone's coming over, can we just do like a traditional Sunday dinner, Thanksgiving dinner on the fly without a lot of notice or any money? And I think we pulled it off pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
So try it. That's what we got. That's the takeaway is try it.
Challenge yourself. See where are the holes in your preps. Could you pull off something like this without going to the store?
And the biggest thing for us was the bread product. She knows how to bake, but I wanted to test that. I bought a bunch of those cans, and I wanted to test that and see how.
But it did use like half the can for 36 rolls.
Yeah, so that's the takeaway from that. I think it was a really good experiment. I think it was a really good meal. We didn't not like anything. Nothing was not edible, which can happen when you do stuff like that. So if you like the video, subscribe. We have a really exciting series coming up that we're excited about it.
Yeah, hopefully you guys will like it.
We think you guys will like it.
And that new series starts Monday, so we'll see you then. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. The food storage room has stayed cleaned and organized, and when we finished canning the stuff this year, everything came down and got put away, no problem.